Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a special read today, a special read for Mercury Retrograde. Traditionally a time of looking back, rethinking, reflecting, that kind of thing. And often a time when we can see past people emerge in our minds, right? Sometimes past people will actually start to show up back in our lives, it's that time where exes can sometimes pop back. But not even just love interests, right? People that you used to know, people from the past. And I always experience it a little bit as memories, as reminiscing, okay? Thinking about people who I may not have thought about in a really long time. And it got me thinking, how about I do a reading to kind of tap into whoever we may be thinking about? So if you are resonating with that reminiscing, right? If you are thinking about somebody you haven't thought about in a long time, then this reading is going to tap into what they're thinking, okay? Tap into how their energy is interacting with yours, if at all, right? So before I start, please like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and if this is your first time here, then please go ahead and look at all of my other videos because I have some fun things on here and I love creating these videos. Okay, so what is this person that you're reminiscing about, thinking and feeling towards you right now? Okay, what is this person that you're reminiscing about, thinking and feeling towards you? Okay. What is this person that you are reminiscing about, thinking and feeling about you? Okay, so a very clear message and the type of message that I would expect to come out. So this is somebody that walked away from you, okay? We can see the figure here in the Eight of Cups. It's somebody that turned their back on you and that left your life, okay? So regardless of whether you wanted them to leave your life or not, regardless of whether it was a mutual thing or not, I am actually picking up that it wasn't so much of a mutual thing, actually. I'm picking up that this person left your life and they left your relationship behind. So whether that's a romantic relationship, whether that's a friendship, whether that's a family relationship, it was something that had been built up over many years. It was something that was quite solid. It was something that, it wasn't a relationship, a friendship that was short. It was something that had a bit of depth to it. And this person walked away from it, okay? I want to say they walked away from it with great sadness. You may not have realised how sad they were because their back were turned to you, so you could not see their face. But in the tarot, whenever these figures come up with their back towards us, it often speaks to me of a real great deep sadness. You know when somebody is crying and they don't want you to see them cry, so they turn their back, they turn away, they hide their face? This is the energy of this card. Somebody who did not want you to see how much it hurt them to walk away. So they walked away even faster. So they may have walked away without saying anything. They may have ghosted you. They may have not given you a full explanation because they didn't want to give you the chance to change their mind. And they didn't want you to feel how hard it was for them. There's some level of secrecy here. There's some level of not wanting you to know exactly what you meant to them, how they felt about you. And so they kind of snuck off. They turned their back and they slunked off, okay? So at the moment, during this retrograde, I would say they definitely are thinking about you too. They're thinking about what they did wrong. They're thinking about how they failed. And they're thinking about whether they could ever make it up to you, whether it's worth trying to make it up to you, whether what you had is worth the discomfort of facing what they did and trying to sort it out with you, okay? The Seven of Pentacles always feels like a card of failure to me. It's a card of when somebody feels as though they failed, okay? And what's interesting here is we have here the Eight of Cups, right? This is them walking away, walking to the future. In the future, which is the present for now, they're looking back, they're looking to the left, they're looking back at what they left behind, okay? So they're definitely reminiscing about you at this time, whoever it is that you've got your thoughts on, okay? And then we have the Seven of Swords. To me, this is an acknowledgement that they know that they did you wrong. They know that their behaviour was sneaky. They know that their behaviour was deceptive. They know that the way in which they slinked off, the way in which they left your life was a very cutting way to do so, was a very deceptive way to do so, was a very painful way to do so. But they're coming through to tell me that they didn't know what else to do. They didn't know how else to do it. They didn't know how to do it in a way that would have been more beneficial for the both of you, okay? They simply did not have the tools to end this situation in a nice way, okay? Some people just simply don't have the maturity. I mean, most of us don't have the maturity until we gain it through many, many kind of trials and errors. And then for some of us, we unfortunately don't ever manage to gain that level of mastery over how to close things out successfully, okay? So I want you to feel into compassion for this person, because I'm feeling compassionate when I tune into this energy. They're asking for your compassion, they're asking for your understanding, they're asking for your forgiveness. They simply did not know how to end things in a kind way. All right. And they are feeling so much sadness, so much shame about this. So if you felt as though this person left your life and then, nothing, they never thought of you again, right? That's not the case at all. They really did think of you, and they are thinking of you now, and they often think about whether they could make this up to you or not. But I think what holds them back is this feeling of they're not sure if it's worth trying anymore, because it has probably been a really long time, or because of the way in which they left your life, they are really, not sure if you would even begin to talk to them again. Okay, so there's a lot of hesitancy because they are aware of what they did and how they did it, and rightly so, they're not sure if you would ever welcome them back, okay? So that's what's going on with that person that you're reminiscing about, all right? So I wonder if that helps you, to kind of gather some information, to kind of lean into something that may have felt very unknown to you, okay? I'm going to pull 3 Romance Angels cards. Now, this does not have to be about romance. This does not have to be a romantic partner. This could have been a friend or family relationship, but I do feel it was somebody that you had a lot of love for, and vice versa. There was love in this relationship. So it wasn't necessarily somebody that you worked with, right? It was somebody that there was love, okay? Whether that be friendship love, family love, or romantic love. So the 3 cards that have come up are: keep an open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help keep you together. So the message here is for you, right? So rather than trying to gather what's going on with the other person, this is a message for you, saying that it did not work out with that person for some reason. For some reason, they left your life, right? They're having a hard time re-entering. But that's kind of not something you need to be focused on. What you need to be focused on is pulling in people into your life that are much more on your vibrational wavelength, who would never treat you in that way, who are much more suited and much more right for you, okay? And they are coming in, right? It says keep an open mind, because they may come in a shape or form that you're not used to, right? It's going to be new. So this isn't people from the past. This is new people, right? And whatever happened with this person in the past has allowed you to reformulate who you are, what you want, and what you're looking for. And it has called in a soulmate of yours, or it's calling in a soulmate. So basically, you can expect to meet people who are better suited to your vibrational frequency. Again, whether that be romantic or whether that be friendship. When it comes to a family member, right? If this is a family member who's walked out of your life, you can expect to meet people that feel like family. Meet people that fill that hole that they may have left behind, okay? You may already have met these people, right? And this is just confirmation that this is correct. So if you're kind of wondering about this past person, wondering if they're going to come back into your life and you're going to work it out, I'm not saying that they won't. They may eventually gather the courage to speak to you, but that's not where this reading is saying your focus needs to be. Even if they come back in your life, you can talk to them, you can accept apologies, and you can continue to move forward, okay? So during the retrograde, right, you're thinking of them too. I'm not going to say don't think about them, but I am going to say focus on the new. Enjoy whatever new people are coming into your life, and accept that there will be more new if they haven't turned up yet. If nobody new's turned up yet, right, know that it's coming. So focus on the future, yeah? Put the past to rest during this time. That's what Mercury Retrograde is about, right? Reflecting and putting the past at rest so you can move forward. All right, take care. I'll see you on a reading again soon. Bye.